is 400 euros, but it can be 800 euros depending on your ease. Hello guys, yeah, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking. God bless you for me. In this video, I want to talk to you about emergency income. I will be telling you what emergency income is, where you can apply for emergency income, how much is being paid, and the requirements, plus the deadlines if you have not applied before. Of course, that's why you need to know the deadlines. Alright guys, let's jump to the video. So before I even tell you what emergency income is, let me just tell you that for those who submitted their applications in the end of June, the payments are expected in this month of July, roughly the 15th of July. And also for those that submitted, that received, their first payment on the 12th of June, they will be receiving the second payment in this July. So you see, they are actually paying. Alright guys, so for those who don't know what emergency income is, this is an economic contribution that is meant to help those people that find themselves in particular difficulties due to the pandemic. You already know what is going on in the whole world. We are facing a pandemic. So those families that found themselves in particular difficulties, for example, maybe you were working and because of what is going on, you were laid off from work, then it means that you will be able to access this income. Alright guys, but I'm getting to the details. So where can you go to apply for the emergency income? You can do that via the IMS website, or you can go to any CAF office in your area. That would even be better. Alright guys, so another thing that is important for you, that is why you are listening anyway, how much is being paid for this emergency income? The basic allowance is 400 euros, but it can be 800 euros depending on your ease. You already know that I did a video about ease and the importances of ease. So you need to submit your ease when you are applying for this emergency income. It will determine whether you qualify or not. Alright guys, then another thing about the amount, it can also reach 845 euros if there's any member of your family that has severe disabilities. Okay, so it is not a fixed amount. It can be 800, it can be 840 something, but the basic one is 400 euros. Alright guys, so another thing, this payment, this allowance will be paid in 2 installments. You will not get it all at once. There will be the first batch of payment and the second batch of payment. Alright, again, like I said when I started, that those people that applied before the 30th of June, they are getting paid this July, and those that have already been paid, that were paid on the 12th of June, their first allowance, they will also be getting paid the second one this same July. I said the dates are roughly the 15th of July. So if you have applied before, just expect your allowance. And if you have received the first one, you might as well expect the second allowance. Alright guys, so what are the requirements for this emergency income? So number one, of course, you have to be a resident in Italy. You have to be residing in Italy, and that would mean you have the Carta di Identità, the Codice Fiscale, and all the other things that go along with being a resident in Italy. Okay, then number two, which is very important guys, then if your income, like let's say you were working and you were getting paid, for example, 1,000 euros or 2,000 euros, and now because of this pandemic, maybe you were laid off from work. Now your income in the previous month, like the month of March, April, was less than this emergency allowance that is being given out. So let's say now from 1,000 euros that you usually get from work, you got paid like 400 or all those amounts. That means you also qualify for this allowance. But if you were not laid off from work, you continued business as usual, you don't qualify for this allowance. Then again, like I said, if there's any member of your family that has severe disabilities, you can still also apply for this bonus. Another thing, like I said, EASE, and your EASE has to be less than 15,000 euros. So if you have applied for your EASE, you will see there's an amount that is stated there. You will know if you qualify or not. One thing I must stress, guys, this is not for everyone. You know, in my videos I always tell you, just go. This one is not for everyone. Don't just go because you saw your friend, they got the bonus, and you know deep down within yourself that you don't qualify. You go and apply, and then maybe they don't do thorough investigations, they just give you the bonus. It's coming for you, because according to the law it says if peradventure they did not make thorough investigations and they give you the bonus and later they go on to check thoroughly again, they will come back for you and it will incur some taxes on it. So just be careful. If you know you don't qualify, don't go for it. Just go when you know that your family was in difficulties, you were through stress. Present proper documents. Don't do all those corny things. It's very important for you guys. All right, so another thing I must say is the deadline. Now I know that I'm already late. I already said the people that applied before the end of June, they are getting paid. The deadline for those who have not applied for this emergency income before, if you know that you qualify, if you know that you deserve it, prepare your documents and submit them before the 31st of July. 31st of July is the deadline for submitting your applications for the emergency income. And therefore, the payments, if you have submitted your application before the 31st of July, will be made in August and in September, the second payments. All right, guys, I'm hoping that you understood everything that I tried to explain. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for clicking on my video. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for the likes and the sharing. God bless you for me.